Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's edition of Crescent City Sports. I'm your host, Chanel Malik Reed. First up is the Pelican Report. Now, last week we talked about how the Pelicans were in favor to go on a small winning streak due to their next three opponents having losing records. However, the exact opposite happened, resulting in the Pelicans dropping their last 4 games. The Pels lost to Carmelo Anthony and the Knicks by 7, Al Jefferson and the Bobcats by 3, John Wall and the Wizards by 1, and Chris Paul and the Clippers by 13. New Orleans forward Al Farouk Aminu talks about how the Pels try to improve on their losing record.
You know what I mean? You don't want to start, getting negative and things like that. And, you don't want to try to think about the streak too much or anything like that. But then again, you are cognizant of it. And we know we need a win. And we're just going to keep on going out there playing hard and keep watching film, keep going through our routine, you know what I mean, of getting better and things like that. And, wins, you know what I mean, it's proven in the past when we've gone through things like this to come out and help us get wins.
The Pelicans take on the Dallas Mavericks on Wednesday at American Airlines Center in Dallas. Now, many people can attribute the Pelicans' recent losing to the injuries of starting point guard Drew Holiday and starting forward Ryan Anderson, since both players are top 3 scorers on the team. So in this week's Pelican poll, we want you to say which player that you feel like is being missed most. Tweet Holiday for the Pels' injured franchise point guard, and tweet Anderson for the Pels' sharp-shooting big man to @Crescent City Sports on Twitter. Next up is the Saints Spotlight. Still no news on the contract of Jimmy Graham. The Saints have until the deadline of March 11th at 3 p.m. Central Time to either tag Graham, sign him to a max-level deal, or let him walk as the NFL's top free agent. But re-signing Graham is not the only need for the Saints. Although the Saints' defense dramatically improved, the loss of former starting cornerback Jabari Greer leaves the Saints' D in the need of a cornerback. Top cornerback draft prospects include Oklahoma State's Justin Gilbert, Michigan State's Darqueze Dennard, and TCU's Jason Verrett. All 3 corners are projected to exit in the first round, and the Saints would love to pick up one of these star defensive backs. Also, the Saints could draft an offensive tackle if free agent Zach Strief is not re-signed. Some options include Notre Dame's Zach Martin and Virginia's Morgan Moses. Now, there are 3 other tackles ranked higher than Martin and Morgan, but they're most likely to be top 10 picks, leaving the Saints at pick 27 with no chance. That's all the time that we have this week, but don't forget to tune in next week where we'll recap the Saints' successes and failures and continue to talk about the Pelicans. For Crescent City Sports, I'm Chanel Malik Reed.